rid Shakespeare from this world.
It says there that he knows too much. Does Shakespeare have any connection with these people that encourage on writers who insist on jotting everything down? Well, as I said, Joseph published some works, but I don't think he told any of his secrets.
Well, Shakespeare and Marlowe were involved with the summoning of the King in Yellow.
Then perhaps he doesn't want anyone alive who could do it besides himself? Or perhaps he fears them bringing down the authorities on him for necromancy or witchcraft? That is my only speculation I can make.
Let me ask, do you have any spells that you think might help us?
Of course not.
We were just
quite against the law and very sinful.
Are you a wizard?
No. There's nothing else I can
Well,
tell
do
you.
you have any advice on how to stop Barker from performing spells then? If he
What?
used to
I wouldn't
attack
know.
us in such a way.
There might be clues at his house.
What Skern really wants is the potion to make a woman fall in love with him.
I mean,
Do you
that's
have
not what
some?
I
I'm
was
not a
asking,
gypsy.
but if I could have that.
Do I look like a gypsy boy?
Alright, so...
No, I'm afraid I cannot help him in that way.
Well, thank you for the help you have given.
You have helped us quite a bit.
Good luck, and beware him, he is a dangerous man.
Cheerio.
And you're on.
Stay well.
We hand the stone to his wife as we walk out.
This is
She shrieked.
Everybody make a spot hidden.
Joseph Barker is in the house.
In the house. He's right there to the table. What the hell? How do we not notice him? Yep, nope.
Collin.
You three notice a shadowy figure form on the college grounds, which quickly seems to dissolve into the undergrowth. Everybody can make an idea check real quick.
Yep.
No.
Nope.
No, God, no.
Not even close.
Okay.
So just you survive.
Yep.
So, the two of you leave you with a tingling sensation of dread and fear, as if your very souls have been raked by unseen claws of evil, your minds prized open and emotions rifled by an ephemeral entity of the darkest malevolence. Both of you can make sing each other. Come on,
Wait,
Collin.
but he didn't see
I
it.
see it, but I don't
He
want to
didn't see it,
think
but
about
he feels
it.
this horrible feeling.
With
No.
a successful idea?
No. Fair.
It's just what they are using. 3 points, Collin.
I missed it.
2 points for Selwyn. You're shaking to the core for some reason.
Amazing.
Okay. Okay. So, you three saw it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Skern, Selwyn, and Hawksworth. And then Selwyn
I felt it.
and Godfrey felt this horrible feeling. And then the figure just kind of like vanished. It was very strange and disturbing.
What was that? That's
Mine
not
was like
good.
a rock. It's not good? What happened?
Yeah, no,
Are you going to open the door?
Now, this is after you left the house.
Oh, damn it.
I
This is
was going
outside,
to
on the
open
college ground.
cookies. Oh, you brought cookies.
What about the door?
Cookies.
We're gonna throw that shit out before I kill you all.
Yes. So must get rid of Joseph as soon as possible.
Has our plan changed?
No, it's just
Alright.
being sped up.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, if he doesn't think he could match him at any rate, what
He
chance-
is a coward. He's
Yes.
also an old
Alright,
man.
you guys are walking towards wherever you're
There are four
gonna
of
get
us.
a coach.
Well, like I said, we should revisit the crystal shop. See if we can find any clues there that might help us. Read this book, and then maybe we can stop them.
I mean, if we want to be extreme, we could make our own call to, Mr. Yellow to see what
You, Mr. Yellow.
he's so worried about us knowing.
I do not think that is a good idea.
It's not a good one, no, but it is an idea.
I think I'm going to take this book to Whitewood. He's the only one of us that knows Latin, and I don't want to put anyone else involved in this that's not already involved.
Is Whitewood
Yes, that's what we're doing.
who?
Ashton,
was?
yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Whitewood, you know where he lives. He's one of your friends. You guys can go and consult him with that. Do you want to go tonight, or do you want to wait till morning? You can take the carriage back, the coach back to London, no problem. You've got all the paperwork you need.
How about
We'll get
How about we
Crystals.
split up? Split up.
Going for Crystals.
Are you going tonight
Well, first
to
let me-
Whitewood once
I'm
you
gonna
get
wait
back?
till the morning.
Okay.
Oh.
It's like midnight.
You two are going
Do
to
you wanna
check
come
to
with
go
us
rob
to
the
the
place
shop?
again?
You guys doing
Yeah.
that now?
I might have left stuff.
I'm not going in. It's illegal.
Just
Oh,
talk
were
to
you
the
not there? That's right, you
constable.
weren't there last time.
Are they called constables?
Yeah.
Are you going to make me sit on the ground and pretend I'm asleep?
Would you like to try the stairs?
Only if you like. Well, someone's got to look out for you.
There's that.
Would you like to try the
We
stairs
haven't
again?
gone in
Give me an
before.
idea check, Collin.
We don't have.
I don't like where we're at now anyway.
Whatever you want.
I will wait outside and I will watch and give signal if I see Wally.
Okay.
Very well.
We'll do this quickly. You break in. I mean, nobody's around. It's really, you're going to wait till like 4 in the morning again?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's,
Yeah, it
it's
shouldn't
about
be too
how long it
much
take anyway.
longer
Yeah, I
after
won't
it's
do too much
actually.
longer. Okay. You break in, you grab,
Stone.
you manage to find the crystals. They've been moved into the cabinet, which is still not locked. So you find them, you grab them, you get out, you're fine.
Sweet. Rig a bomb.
Well, that was
Did we
quick.
check the password?
What did you all find?
What do you think they found? Too bad it's
They're
not
these big glass
expensive.
gems of signs of duck eggs.
Because I didn't see it before. Is that going to mess with me now?
Don't we
Why
have
don't you wanna
enough
look at it
of
closely?
these already?
That's different. It's not the same thing.
I don't think it fits.
That's pretty much exactly how it goes down.
They don't go together.
Good?
Alright.
Mr. Yellow.
Well, don't do it in the
Oh,
street.
went up to your ear.
Mr. Yellow.
Don't do it in the street.
Hey, you fiddle with the stuff, nothing happens.
Oh, boy.
We will see Dr. Whitewood in the morning.
Alright.
This didn't work.
Are you going home and going to bed?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Someone's going to get it.
Sleep
Sleep
over.
over.
I need
Sleep
sanity
over.
checks from you two.
But I didn't do it.
I don't need it anymore.
Wait, what?
No.
Why you two?
Yeah, why do I get it?
Find out. Just hold your horses. I made it.
I know why. You made
I
it?
made it.
I did.
Okay. You have terrible nightmares, Collin. There's a point of sanity. Skern made
Wait,
it.
what is
Check
the
that out.
sanity is just like what your points are at now.
Correct.
Okay. That's
Terrible nightmares about the city by this lake with the strange stars overhead. And this masked figure and something with tentacles coming out of the lake. Another city that looks very strange across the lake. None of it makes sense and it's terrifying and horrible, and the yellow sign is very present in the whole thing.
Wake up in a cold sweat.
What's your sanity at now?
You do wake up in a cold sweat.
Like in a warm sweat.
17.
Ugh.
15? Oh no.
So you probably all sleep in a little bit later the next day, so it's probably not 9 or 10 o'clock before you can either get together again, or you have the book. Is that right?
That's true.
I think we were just talking.
You could take it to Dr.
I was
Whitewood.
like 6.
I mean, you don't have to wait for them if you don't want to. What's your sanity?
Saturday's like 15.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
He's almost gone.
It'll be fun when he goes. Anyway,
Fun when he goes, not if he goes.
you can take it to Whitewood. Whitewood says yes, he'd be
I'm
happy to
getting
look through it and try to translate it for you.
Bear with
Um,
me. I waited on him.
Yeah. It's about 100 pages. Oh, you did wait on? Okay, so everybody's
I
going.
waited.
Yeah, Whitewood says he'll take it, and he will translate anything that seems of any importance.
Oh, wait, it's the morning.
Duh.
What day is this? This is
So this is
The ninth.
the 9th.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the 9th. This month. Okay. Yeah, and as you return to his house tonight, you should be able to have it done by this evening.
Really?
Yeah, well, he knows Latin, so he's going to read it, and then if there's anything really important, he'll translate that and write it on a piece of paper so that you can read it.
Oh, yeah.
No.
quick reading.
He's a doctor. He's got whatever time he wants to have.
Hooray.
He does what he wants.
This is why you're our friend.
Why are y'all friends with me?
Okay, so what do you guys
I
do?
don't have anything to bring
It was
to
just,
this.
yeah, but sometimes you're just friends with people and you
Yeah.
become friends with them for whatever reason.
Because we like your
They
last
met you
name.
one night at the marriage, you guys hit it off, you're good friends. They love to make fun of you
Well,
because of Lucy.
True, because
So-
we went to the party. That's why we were all like together.
Mhm.
That initial invitation.
Okay, what else y'all want to do that day? You have Barker's address.
right.
Mm.
We could do a walk by.
You know that Barker was trying to get published.
Oh,
If
yeah.
he didn't go to you, he might have gone to another printer.
True. And I would know most of the printers in town,
Mhm.
so I could ask around, see if anyone heard his name.
So that's another thing you can do.
I'm gonna check with my printing contacts to see if this Barker tried to publish or got published anywhere else in town.
I'm gonna stalk his residence.
You're gonna go up to his residence and look at it? Okay, you can do that.
I'd be like
It's up in Whitehall, which is
sneaky,
away.
so
It's like an hour walk.
I don't understand why I put so much into sneak.
Wait, he's
I
going.
think
He said he's going by Joseph Barker's
He's
place.
just gonna go check it out, right? You're not breaking in.
Things that I usually
No, he's not breaking
It's
in.
not. You're
I
not
won't
breaking
let
in, right? You just
No.
said you're just gonna check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
just
what he
look
said
at
he was
stuff.
gonna go look at the house.
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, no.
Not what company Skern.
I've gotten pretty good at keeping
Alright.
watch by now.
Godfrey didn't look like he's had much sleep.
Good.
Godfrey,
what have
you
use
look
for you?
terrible.
Oh, terrible nightmares. It's fine.
It's
I don't want to talk
fine.
about it.
Well, alright.
Is it with stairs?
Surprisingly, no.
No, you're not there.
Alright.
Okay, you. Turner's Print Works in Blackfriars is where you
What's up, Turner?
stumble across work by William Turner. That's who you recommended him to. When you like come down the street and see Turner's Print Works, you're like, that's who I told him to go.
Cool.
And when you talk to him, he's like, yeah, that's right. We printed some of Barker's work. He starts checking like his book, his log book, whatever. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you find that there are 2 slim volumes that they can
Okay.
sell you. They have copies of. The first, printed 6 years ago, is an epic poem entitled "The Fall of the Graces,"
Okay.
and the second one is called "Under the Yellow Sign."
Ah,
Oh, indeed.
Oh.
good thing you came.
That was published.
You might want to stay away.
I'm not touching.
8
Do you
months
have
ago.
that reaction when you hear, are you alright?
Yes, fine.
So those are the 2 books you can get copies of if you wish.
I'll take them.
Mhm.
Thank you, Turner.
Yes, keep sending work our way. Not this chap anymore. His writing is bizarre.
Was there anything unique about him that stands out to you? That you could tell me about?
He's shite. His writing is shite. I didn't read half of it.
You can make a habit of printing things you don't know.
If they're
anything
shite, yeah.
about. Alright.
Money is money.
Okay, so, would you like to go to the tavern while we glance over these works?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I'm not reading the one about the yellow sign.
Do you know
Okay, fair
something
enough.
about this yellow sign? More than just...
Sort of. Maybe.
Well, you saw it
Good
move
government.
too.
Spit it out.
Creepy.
Which tavern are we going to? Yeah.
Oh, alright. I guess whatever
Mm.
one.
The yellow popcorn. So you're gonna read.
But it goes in this world.
Oh,
I'll
here we
read
go.
this yellow
The
sign.
Fall
You read the
of the
post.
Graces.
Yeah.
A turgid and uninspired pseudo-Greek myth, immortality tale describing the fall of the 3 Greek races, Aglaia, Euphorosyne, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, and Thalia. It contains scarable references to to his own scribe, and is full of cult symbolism. You get a point of Cthulhu Mythos. And make a sanity check.
Oh,
no.
rip.
And now go crazy.
Maybe if you would have read the sign one, you would have been okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it'd be worse.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
There's no way.
No.
Oh.
1 point of sanity loss.
I mean, you're getting lucky with these low rolls, though.
That's true.
Where am I?
We got 3 now.
I lost 4
Oh,
earlier.
yeah. There's no actually like really pertinent information to what you think you're doing right now, but it's got some Cthulhu mythos in it. Under the Yellow Sign is a collection of poems detailing various aspects of Barker's crystal contacts and cult activities and rites, all in obscure insanity-melting verse, written in a post-contact and post-ritual delirium. There are 17 poems of varying length and sensibility. There's also spells in this book,
Nice.
including Contact Haster, Contact the King, Crystal Call, Enchant Knife, something called Grasp of Cthulhu, and Summon Bind Byaki. I'm not sure what the hell that even means. The book is slim, folio-sized, bound in black leather with the title and author stamped on the front. The first poem in the book is a long rambling piece called Beyond the Crystal Veil, which details that crystal call spell. And Conversations with Haster, and the last, which is The Mask of the King, which details visitations from the King in Yellow, who appears to be a man in shreds and patches with a mask. Sanity check.
I'm on it. I got it.
1 point of sanity loss. And +5 to your Cthulhu
Dang,
Mythos.
what was it gonna be?
6-sided die. And add +5 to Cthulhu Mythos as well.
Okay.
So that's how you guys spend your most of the day, just reading those
I'm gonna
books.
enchant my
Disturbing book, really disturbing book. You guys go to Barker's house.
Okay.
It's in prosperous Whitehall. The house is eerie, even from the outside. There's no lights on that you can see. The drive is lined with skeletally bare trees and snaky branches hanging over the path. The undergrowth on either side of the path is heavy, thick, and filled with brambles. It's a big, big freaking house, like a mansion. It's really huge. There's
Brambles are like the sticky things, right?
yeah, there's that thorns, with thorns. There's drifting snow. The ground is thick with drifting snow. The dense white carpet lends a quiet eeriness to the house, almost at odds with the purity of the snow.
Is it winter?
Yeah, this is January.
I didn't know it was snowing though.
It's January. Yeah, it's snowed. It's been snowing off and on. And
Okay.
there's just a lot of snow here. The house is new Tudor style. The blackness of the tarred beams and the darkness behind the windows contrasting with the snow all around. You do not see any smoke from any of the chimneys.
He's cold.
Or not home.
Or I'm dead.
Or
Wait, didn't you tell us that usually like the chimneys still have smoke regardless?
If servants are in the house or something, yeah. Or if somebody's not home, there'll probably still be smoke because you leave fires burning to keep your house warm.
maybe there's no one home at the moment.
I hope not.
Thinking this man is a shadowy figure, he likes to do things at home at night. Or maybe he's a normal person and just is not home during the day. Either way, we go in now.
Do you think that wise?
If he's not there,
What's your idea?
what is it?
What is it?
Oh, 50?
The house is separated from other houses, but broad daylight might not be a great idea. I'm not telling you if you made your idea check or failed.
Yeah, it is a little too light out though. Let's wait for some clouds.
Wait for
is it
clouds?
So, why?
Is that what you
It's
said?
snowing, right? It might be like some cloud covering a blacksmith's sign.
I've never said this before, locksmith. You sure you like breaking in, well?
Which I like to test my abilities against other people's locks. I need my locks so no one can get in.
That sounds like a thief.
You found me out, Hawksworth.
Now you must die.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so.
Anyway, what do you guys want to do? You have a lot of choices.
Don't you find it odd that he doesn't have a fire going at all?
That is odd.
Yeah, that's very odd.
But it will look odd too if we go in.
Wait, what did you say?
It'll look
That's his
odd too
point.
if we go in. You have choices. You can break in now, wait till dark and break in, never break in.
No. Let's wait till the nightfall.
And you could also return to London proper, find your friends, and bring them along too. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
that's
no,
about.
that's a sin.
Okay, so you guys return to. You eventually find them, or they find
Look what
you.
we found!
More disturbing books.
Read this, you bitches. I don't want to be the only one going crazy.
This
Anything?
one's got a spell about enchanting a knife. Think we could use that?
So you could throw it in someone again.
Yeah, maybe.
The enchant knife seems to only make it better for summoning. It doesn't actually like make it like magical in the fact that it'll hit people easier or anything like that.
Darn it.
You do figure that out.
You could summon someone inside of someone else.
Oh, it had spells about this
Upside
man is Hester, and this man in yellow, and our king in yellow. And what was yours again?
Oh, what's Fall of Graces?
Poem or something. I guess there wasn't anything pertinent in there.
No.
You have wolves then.
I mean, there's pertinent stuff, but nothing pertinent to what you're dealing with right now.
What else did it take?
There's magical shit and nasty stuff.
It had lots of spells, summoning spell, something about tentacles. Isn't that right?
What?
Some of the things that come are covered with tentacles, terrible tentacles.
Some things.
Take the sacrifices. Quite tenderly. It's a weird little poem. It's all.
Some of this might be the stuff that was used on poor Mergen.
Oh, with the suctions on her face.
Could be.
Yes.
Where's Dr. Whitewood? Let's make a sanity check for him.
Rip.
Whitewood dies off.
Oh my. Whitewood dies off screen. You find his butt. Hair white.
Oh god, he's like, looks like from the
We'll
ring.
never know.
No, you'd go eventually check his house. He meets you at the tavern that evening around supper time as you guys are discussing this.
He just drops it. Bubbles.
No, he made a sanity check.
I'm out.
And he tells you that it is apparently, okay, he says this edition, he starts to go into his lecture voice. It is in Latin by Centurion Gaius Antoninus in 28 BC. This edition is copied by Friar Cosimo Caldini in Italy in 1179. There are apparently, I got an upper Call of Cthulhu mythos too.
Whoa.
She hasn't read anything yet. Okay, it's very easy read. And actually, he has copied out an excerpt that seemed important. Who wants to read it? It's in English. And he's also, and there's no prompt for this, but he's also copied out, there was a spell that seemed important. So he copied it out in English. And it's a simple spell, actually. And it's called Seal the Pit and Dismiss Hester. And he hands you that piece of paper too. So somebody can have that as well. And whoever has that piece of paper as well.
So wait, how do you do that other spell? Dismiss Hester?
Yes.
Like how do
You could learn it very simply.
Okay.
And it involves these gems or something. These 3 gems. But they don't sound like the duck egg gems. They sound smaller. So you're not sure what that's got to do. But if you want to read it out loud, James, or if someone wants to read it out loud,
We
that'd be
arrived at the foul chamber in the dead hour of the night and saw from afar many torches and braziers blazing at the hill. We quickly surrounded the site, and our ears were assaulted by the chanting of the heathens within. They dashed it. The words were not known to me, but I divined that they defected with the summoning of a god known to them as... Oh, is that Aster?
She said, Whitewood says that's how it was written in the Latin.
Oh, okay.
Aster, Aster.
I thought it was like,
shrubs.
I thought it was Haster.
I did
That's
too.
what you have seen.
Oh,
Aster.
okay.
That's how that's written, how this person
Maybe
wrote it.
that's how it's supposed to be. Or
Not
some
sure.
such. We entered the chamber and found ourselves confronted by a writhing and contorting sea of humanity. Fully 200 evil men and women, many naked and performing acts of disgusting lewdness. Jesus. Acting out the ceremony attended by sundry creatures, the winged spawn of Hades itself. In the midst of this core lay a pit, no, a pool of swirling, spinning maelstrom of thick oozing silver, like foul Charybdis of legend, from which the foulest odor emanated, like the insane asylum. Suddenly, the chief of this band of demons raised up his arms and hushed descended before being shattered by a gurgling, bubbling clamor, as the pit was first sucked into itself and then expanded, washing over its banks. From it came a creature more hideous than anything I've ever seen, indescribable, but like Scylla of legend, heads or tentacles snaking out to grasp victims and rip them asunder. I can think on it no more. It is enough to say that those that remained of my men, and there were many driven to this insensible mad place. What?
Madness?
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped a line. Madness.
Oh.
By the, I hate the dash thing, by the sight, set about the destruction of this place. In this endeavor, we were assisted by the work of one of the natives of this land, who, upon learning of our mission, had begged us to let him go. His compatriots described him as a man of great magical powers, who could dispel many evils. I was skeptical of his motives and highly dubious of his powers, but I let him come. Believing he could do no harm.
It's okay.
The miracle he performed I remember vividly. While my soldiers laid waste to the foul worshippers, this man called Druid by his fellows scampered to the very lip of the pit, from which the monstrosity issued forth. From a leather pouch he produced 3 shining jewels of different colors, one blue, one green, and one yellow. Oh, lost my place doing that. These he placed on the ground in front of him. He then knelt over them and, taking a small dagger, he carved a long gash in his palm, letting the blood spill over the stones, which hissed and crackled as the blood dripped upon them. Just as the creature reached a snake-like tentacle towards him, he thrust the stones in sequence into slots on each of the 3 horrible altars. Some good throwing. Screaming.
No, it wasn't thrown.
Oh.
No, he like thrust, like
Oh,
shot.
okay. Stabbed me.
He was known by his
Screaming.
friends as Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Screaming words that sounded like Oen Full Talana Chu as he slaughtered the last crystal, the Yellowstone, home into the central altar. And suddenly the monster was gone and the pit sealed like stone. However, this wizard was very much drained by the experience, and I was later told that he had to expend much energy and magic to effect the dismissal of the beast in the pool. A lesser man would not have been able to complete the spell. I thank the gods I let myself be persuaded and allowed him to accompany us to the dread pit.
And then along with that is kind of like a.
Let's not summon Haster.
So this is all like Joseph Barker's own words?
No,
No,
that was from the Latin book,
The Latin.
from the 12th century.
Okay.
That Dr. Whitewood. The Joseph Barker books are not this translation. That you've not been able to find. It must have been printed somewhere else or something.
Oh,
Remember, it
the other
said
ones
D said that there was
yeah.
he translated this to English.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't widely available. Maybe he used a different printer.
This part's not nice. Let's take that.
That could happen as well.
Damn editors.
Perhaps
Well.
these crystals.
Whitewood says he has to go. Blah blah blah. No,
Oh,
he's got. There's.
I'm an NPC. See.
Yeah, someone's having a job. I must go. Come to me if you need any more help with Latin. Blah blah.
Child.
He's out.
perhaps this could come in handy if Barker's
Isn't
trying
Mark
to.
the Red here? Oh yeah, Mark.
I'm gonna write down the words Ion Foul Talana Chu.
Yeah, you go. It's part of the spell.
Talana Chu.
We should
Yeah.
keep this in handy and look for these gems. This may be one.